All right. Well, welcome everybody to the Gladden House. Please welcome Ezra Furman. We're really excited this worked out. As most of you know, this stage is a partnership between WOUB Public Media, the Nelsonville Music Festival, and the Ohio University School of Media Arts and Studies. And we've had a confirmed schedule, but we've been also having artists confirmed throughout the day. So I would encourage you to follow along. We have more great surprises for the weekend, along with our already confirmed schedule. You can check online, Twitter, WOUB Public Media page, and then also we have the placard out front that will change throughout the day. We've got so many great sets this weekend, and we're really excited. We had one set earlier from Lucero, and then now with Ezra. So really excited to have you. Thank you for making time to be with us.
It's my pleasure and my honor.
Yeah. So you've got a new album coming out in July.
Correct.
Tell us a little bit about it. What can we expect?
All right. It's called Perpetual Motion, people. Well, I suppose you can expect nothing, and we will give you everything. That's my motto. I sort of dispensed with all limitations and genres, you know, and it's kind of a songwriter, me at full power, doing whatever I want to with a great band. And I got really into doo-wop, and all this doo-wop filtered into the influence of this record. But then there's like there's the punk song and the drunk country song, and you know, it's kind of me as a full personality, as a full human being. It seems to be a confidence and a energy of somebody who's pushed through the things that were holding him back.
So with all the eclectic production and writing, are you producing the most recent album? Do you bring somebody on board?
Well, it's the real producer is Tim, who plays the saxophone in my band and recorded this album and the last album. You know, producer's a funny thing. We kind of engineered the direction of the record together. Mm-hmm. And like me and him, we kind of play parts and stay up late and act like mad scientists in a lab, trying to see what could happen next with this song. Yeah. You know,
that could be a good thing. Right.
Yeah, it actually really got kind of out of control. The record turned into something I hadn't planned, which I think is a beautiful, curiosity-stoking thing, to let it get out of your control a little bit and become something weird and interesting. I hope it's a weird, interesting, and yet still catchy record.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. And your fan base has been growing. And you were telling me earlier that in Europe right now, you've got a lot of really great shows lined up this year. Talk a little bit about what's been going on over there.
Yeah, I don't know. At a moment when I was sort of like, is this band is just going to remain obscure forever, I guess. And I'll accept that. Suddenly the UK started to care a lot, and the Guardian started to write really good reviews of our album and shows, and they started to play us on the radio. Just a couple weeks ago, we were on Jules Holland, which is like this legendary British TV show that so many heroes of mine have been on in the last 25 years, and we were on it, and I don't trust any acclaim as something that's going to be lasting, you know. But, you know, I can enjoy it. I can get
Certainly.
into it.
Well, that is really exciting. Well, I know everybody wants to hear some music, so why don't we get some songs?
Yeah, I got a couple of those. wrote this song Cherry Lane about people who have no place to stay. Past the wounded cars, reflecting all their dirty light. Past the unnamed bars, the unnamed prisoners of the night. Past the Winnebago, dreaming all its iron dreams. Past the haunted drugstore where the fortune teller leans. Past the gravel parking lot where blood is only blood. Past the storefront church where they say God made man from mud. There you'll find the broken toys who chase their love in vain. If you wander over yonder down my cherry lane, past the dimming county line where all turns black and red. Past the winner's trash bags where the losers lay their head. Listen for the freight trains rumbling, talking in their sleep. Hear the lonesome drifter ask the Lord her soul to keep. Walk beneath the signpost where the purple neon hums. See the ugly cardboard world where someday never comes. You may see my old man Gideon walking with a cane. If you wander over yonder down my cherry lane, I got sick then, I got sicker, and then I lost my way. Heard a song without a singer at the close of day. I went driving, I went walking, I went far away. Went somewhere you can't come back from, somewhere you can't stay. If you see me on your journey, try and say my name. You can turn and trace your footsteps back the way you came. Or you can take the highway running wild through joy and pain. If you wander over yonder down my cherry lane,
Ezra Furman.
Another then? Let's have another. I don't want to give the impression, though, that this is my band's kind of music. This is sort of what works on acoustic guitar that I wrote. We're sort of a wild rock and roll band. I just don't want anyone to come to our stage later tonight and be sorely disappointed because they wanted something real sensitive. But, you know, being human, there's a lot of different types of feelings. We've got to address them all. This is called Hour of Deepest Need from the new record. It's a real weeper. I think it's time you brought your face across the railroad to my place. I can't share this whiskey with you through the phone. And if we drink enough of it, you might just get me to admit that I never knew quite how to be alone. We can sit on my back steps and intertwine our fingertips while you talk about the nice things that you once had. And if the turntable still starts, you can teach me how to waltz, and I'll teach you how to feel really, really bad. Yeah, sometimes the wound hurts powerful indeed, but sometimes you just got to let that sucker bleed. And when the sun drags in the day, will you be 1,000 miles away in the hour of my deepest need? Well, they pile up around you, the good and evil things you do, and the piles grow up higher with every breath. When you're down between two mountains and you're 28 and counting, that's the valley of the shadow of death. Right? We can watch the silver moon, and I'll fall asleep too soon while the porch light draws the horseflies to their fate. Yeah, sometimes your company is just a thing that comforts me, but other times all I can do is just sit and wait. Yeah, 'cause sometimes the wound hurts powerful indeed, but sometimes you just got to let that sucker bleed. And when the sun drags in the day, will you be 1,000 miles away in the hour of my deepest need? Fine.
Thank you so much. So one more? We get one more?
Yeah. if you feel like it.
I think we feel like it.
I only write protest songs, but this one shades to the more obviously a protest song. It's called The Day of the Dog. From the bums on the street to the prisoners inside, all the losers cast out, to the runaway child, and the wandering slave through the wilderness fall. They're all lying in wait for the day of the dog. I came up in the world with the pain in my back, and I never could run with the wolves in the back. But I've been using my teeth, and I've sharpened my claws, and I'm lying in wait for the day of the dog. If we get in a fight, I won't take out my gun, and you can go home tonight, and you can think that you've won, but I'll see you again, and I'll prove you're dead wrong, and the sun will be high on the day of the dog. It's the end of the night, and we're greeting the dawn on a river of blood and a plague of frogs. Ain't nobody can judge me, nobody but God, and the sun will be high, baby, on the day of the dog. That's that.
Ezra Furman, thank you so much.
Hey, my pleasure.
Please join us the rest of the weekend. We've got great sets starting tomorrow at 11:30, and we'll be posting updates through the weekend. Thank you again.